Good morning, compliment of the season. This is TMI Socials, where you get to know all of the latest trending gist on social media. I am Anu Stevens, and it's now time to find out what you have been talking about on social media. So my first story for today would be the one from Peter Obi himself. So tell you what, the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party and former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, has met with Nigerian legal luminary Afe Babalola SAN in Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State. Obi had pleaded with Babalola to consider the situation of the human rights lawyer Dele Farotimi, who is at the Ekiti prison. Well, the legal luminary has come under intense criticism since he petitioned the Nigerian police to arrest Farotimi, with Nigerians locally and in the diaspora already set for a mega protest to force the person to stop his alleged abuse of power. Obi, who came from Lagos to Ekiti State on Monday, reportedly had in-depth discussions with Babalola, including on Farotimi's matter and other conversation as well. And of course, Nigerians, netizens online reacted to this. Let's have a glimpse of Obi, and then we'll move over to a couple of reactions. Real quickly would be from this user, and this person has this to say. If we could just have the reactions online. Yes. So Olufemi says Peter Obi's visit to Afe Babalola for alternative dispute resolution is a masterstroke, showcasing his commitment to dialogue over litigation with help of poetic justice for Farotimi. The stage seems set for divine retribution as Lagos 2027 looms. Obi's gesture shines as a beacon of statesmanship, blending wisdom with political foresight to inspire all. Whew, tell me about it. Another take still on this story would be from this user. Now this person says, corruption is not only when people steal money. Peter Obi went to beg Afe Babalola. Isn't that an attempt to circumvent justice? Why not let the aggrieved parties go to court to pursue their claims? Why not allow Dele Farotimi to present his defense? This is the same Peter Obi who speaks about against corruption every single day. Now, one more take still on this story from this user, and Cheta is saying, as we keep mocking Peter Obi, let's ask ourselves how he has access to everyone who has some sort of power in Nigeria. He visits any and everyone at any time. He gets the job done. There is no need to use force or violence or riot at all. Now, still in the story, in another development, the Federal High Court in Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State, yesterday granted 50 million naira bail to human rights lawyer Dele Farotimi after the police filed charges against him over allegations of cybercrime. Well, Justice Babs, presiding over the courts on Monday, December 9th, 2024, ruled that Farotimi be released on bail with conditions that included a 50 million naira surety and a guarantor possessing a landed property of equivalent of value. And now, still on this story, social media users were also dragging over the fact that Dele was handcuffed, and there was also another trending picture, if we could have that now, where we saw Yahaya Bello moving freely with EFCC behind him, and now this is Dele Farotimi, who is handcuffed as well. Like, what really is going on is the question. Anyway, let's have a couple of reactions on this story, if we can have. Now, Vincent King says, we the citizens of Nigeria is filing a lawsuit to know his offense under the Freedom of Information Act, FOIA. I wonder what that is though, but anyway, moving over to another reaction. Yakubu says, Dele Farotimi must know that freedom of speech is not a license to defamation. Well, finally, on this bit, King Joseph is saying that the law in Nigeria is only meant for the vulnerable. The elites bend the law in their favor. Okay, now just to let you know that the case has been adjourned to January 29th, 2025 for further proceedings. So this case is very much in court. Away from that, moving over, INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, recently said something that got a lot of persons talking. Well, he has commended the recently concluded Ghana's general election, adding that Ghana learned from Nigeria in the area of managing constituency election results. Well, the INEC chairman, who has come under fire in Nigeria for controversial general elections in 2019 and 2023, spoke on the Ghana's general election in a video. And of course, a lot of Nigerians have been reacting to this. Let's have a couple of feelers on this. Jeffrey is saying this. Okay, if we go back to the other one, well, anyway, this user says this is defamation by INEC. Ghanaian government should sue him for this statement. Imagine Nigeria teaching Ghana credible elections. Okay, well, that's your own take on this, Jeffrey. Well, Max says, I think he is right. Ghana did learn from Nigeria for not using technical glitches and announcing the results by 2 a.m. Another reaction, which will be our final on the story, Brazilian says, laughable. Ghana did great and free election. They copied nothing from Nigeria at all. Well, away from that, let's go over to another interesting viral conversation. Well, this time around, there was a video that trended some time ago regarding a policeman assaulting passengers in a vehicle. Well, to let you know that the Nigerian police force has directed the Enugu State Police Command to produce 6 policemen who were involved in the brutal assault on a driver over the non-payment of 100 naira bribe only. Well, the first public relations officer, ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, gave the directive while reacting to a video showing the unprofessional conduct of the policeman. Now let's have the tweet he posted yesterday on X and quickly have a feel of the video as well. So that, yes, so this was Prince Olumuyiwa yesterday saying this is not, this is unacceptable. Produce this man immediately for necessary action. Thanks. Let's move over to the viral video.
You people sit down here, I greet you people. If you talk, I greet you people. Right. Sit down now. When I pass, you people sit down, I greet you people. I pass in the morning, they are here.
I will do so myself.
I wave them.
I don't understand. Let them not see you.
I slow down. Nobody stop me. I don't know. I stop it. I said nobody stop me.
How did you react to this online? Let it see. Our first reaction would be from this user, Afe Babalola said, it's not enough to speak or sack 1, 2 offending officers. Police Nigeria, please review the salaries of these officers. You cannot be paid a man you issued an official rifle, 50,000 naira, and expect him not to extort the public. Stop talking and do something constructive about it. One more take on this story. One more reaction real quickly would be from this person. He says, please ensure he is disciplined and punished, but please do not sack him. The country is hard. Having said so, it is very important. Our uniformed personnel are well paid. A lot of them can't even afford a bag of rice with their monthly salary. It's an error to give a gun to a hungry man. Now, finally, as we get to wrap up TMI Socials this morning, let's have a viral video. A video was so online about a particular lady, this time around assaulting an FRSC official. Take a look.
They cover them.
Why?
Just control.
My face.
Don't enjoy. That is about that. Where is it? It's outside. It's okay, it's okay. Leave her. Don't touch her. Just leave her. Leave her.
In my office, you are doing this nonsense. You are beating my president. You are beating my staff in my office. I say release his hand. Release him now. Release him now. Release his body. Release his body.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. That way, it's okay.
As always, interesting time we are on social media. Now, it's not a case of the official harassing her, but she just having around harassed. But we don't know what happened, so we just saw the video, posted online from FRSC officials' decks. Let's have a couple of tweets on this. We could have like 2 tweets maybe. Well, this user is saying, if she can do this to an officer in public, imagine what she does behind closed doors. To that officer, you deserve a medal for keeping your cool. Like, cheers to you. But trying to play a good guy, I guess. Men don't beat women. I kind of like it. But anyway, one more take on this story. One more reaction from this baby, she says. So they kept the camera on her to use it against her. Like, is there something fishy about the story? This seems not to be complete still. Philip.
Yeah, so many things happen, and whatever you do, please remain law-abiding and make sure that you do what will not put you in trouble.
Absolutely.
And as an official of the government, I really love the conduct, and it was cool, it was calm. Yes, and that is how it should be. Well, that's much you can take on to the show of This Morning on ITV.